Hi guys, I have a partner with me again. Oh, and we're just like, look at this. Check this out. You guys see this? What are you doing? We're headed right to sleep. Okay, so it's day 13 of Intuition Talk. And so tonight I wanted to come with you guys and show you guys, look at all of these card decks that I have, okay? And like why I have them and how they help me get in tune, intuition. Okay, so you guys, I look back and I kind of follow this path. I'm like, how did I first get into like this love of spirituality and intuition and guidance and angels and I love studying religions. And I look back and remember being in high school in Duluth, Minnesota. It's probably still there. There was a store there called the Global Village that I loved, and I would just hang out. And it was like global artifacts, right? Like Africa, Asia, India. And they had all kinds of like, Ganesh and candles and gods and goddesses. And I probably could do I could probably do a Facebook Live on that sometime too. Okay, so, and then I just wonder, I'm like, okay, so then that led me to like a series of books, and then that led me to a series of movies, right? That were all kind of, a little bit out of the norm pathway of what people were watching at my age, or people were reading at my age, or what kind of places people were hanging out at. So I don't even know the first card deck that I got you guys, but I have like 10 of them sitting here. So this is what I'm in the habit of doing, you guys, is every morning, almost every morning, depending on what time this one wakes up, right? If it's really early, because we fall asleep in my lap. It is summer, right? It's 10:49 and we are still playing Legos, weren't we? Mm-hmm. Legos, yes. Okay, so for the most part, this is my intention anyway. It doesn't happen every morning. But our bedroom is right there. I wake up, I come in here. This is the yoga room. And I draw a card, or sometimes two cards, because there's two card decks that I'm in love with right now. So this is the first one. Cheryl Richardson Self-Care Cards. Love them. I'll take a picture and put them below, you guys. So, and you guys, like, sometimes I'm on a card deck for like a year, sometimes on it for 6 months, sometimes I'm on a card deck for, 2 years, and then you kind of like let one card deck go. So like I shuffle in some fashion, right? However, I feel like shuffling that day. And then, do you want to pick a card? Mm-hmm. I'm just going to pick a card today.
This one?
This one? Sure. Okay, so this one says action. Okay, so that's all it says is action. And the back says, take action. The journey to find your lost self begins with one step. Okay, so I kind of take that. I'm like, oh, okay, does that like resonate with me or not? Whatever, okay. And then this other one is a new card deck that I have that I love. Rebecca Campbell. Have you guys read these books? Do I have her books right here? Sometimes I file them away after I read them. Rebecca Campbell. Okay, well, I don't have them right here in front of me. Okay, so Work Your Light, and I think it's like Black is the New Light, or Black is the New White, or I don't know. She's got 2 really great books out right now. Okay, Rebecca Campbell. She's really awesome, you guys. Okay, so she has a new card deck out. This one's brand new. Okay, so let's do this. Want to pick a card? I love this card deck, okay? They all look the same. You just pick one. What does your intuition tell you to pick, Og? Which one is that one? Okay, okay, you pick it. Okay? Now, this one comes with a little book, okay? So it says, Lemuria. I just drew this card this last week, you guys. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Now, this one comes with a little book, okay? Do you guys see this? This is this tiny little, I guess you can't see the best in the light, right? Do you see that? Work Your Light. So then I go find the Lemuria section of this little book. I'm really into this one right now, this little card deck. Okay, Lemuria is a transmission card. So I go to page 114, and I won't read the whole thing to you guys because they're, it's like a chapter. So if I go to 114, can I say that? Oh boy. Oh, Lemuria, here it is. Okay. Lemuria, 114. Okay, let me just read the beginning part too, okay? I'm really excited I drew this card because it's a good one. Okay, not like they're not all good. That's part of the intuition thing. I'll come back to that. Okay, Lemuria, or Mu, is one of the Earth's lost lands where heaven really was a place on Earth. A time before we were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. Okay, in Lemuria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no worse than us and the sun no better. So it goes on, you guys, to explain a little bit about Lemuria. And then at the end, it gives you like your work. Okay, so it says, work your light transmission. Hold the card onto your heart and say, I hold the codes of Lemuria and believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Okay, so, and then what I do is I take these 2 cards, okay? And then I read and I journal. Sometimes I do a little yoga if I have time. Sometimes I'm going to yoga class. So I take these 2 cards, you guys, and I just set them like right here for the day. It's just like my little ritual, okay? Okay, they're kind of do you guys see that? I just set them right there. That's it, like a plant that's got some other stuff here. So I set them right there for the day. Okay, so then I might, it kind of like, I've gotten into the habit of being somewhat intuitive, you guys, and letting my intuition guide me throughout the course of the day. But I, like all people, get hooked, okay? Some people get hooked more than others. When I say hooked, like something happens and then you can't stop thinking about it throughout the course of the day. Or you get an email and then you're like hooked and you keep thinking about the email. Or somebody says something and it kind of bugs you and it hooks you, right? Or, something's going on in your work or something's going on with your family, right? And you just can't stop thinking about it, and you're like hooked. Do you guys get it? I would say that like your mind gets hooked and kind of gets fixated. And my goal is, the minute I'm hooked, you guys, I'm out of intuition, right? The minute I'm hooked, I'm using my cognitive brain, and my cognitive brain, I always say, is selling me a story, right? And it's like trying to sell me the story so that I can buy the story all day and so that I can remain hooked. So part of the work is to like get unhooked, right? When you're hooked, it's hard to be in intuition, right? So sometimes I can use a card, like this card says action. Sometimes I can use a card to like just, remind me of something throughout the course of the day. Or maybe I draw the action card, you guys, because I've been sitting on something and sitting, and I know I should make a decision. And it just reminds me like, okay, thank you. Okay, I need to make the decision. So sometimes they're just sometimes they don't make sense at all. Sometimes I draw it and I was like, whatever. Now, funny enough though, I have a good friend, Danny, and when I was going through a lot of I was like really hooked for 2 or 3 months about the Moxie thing and my health and there's just there's like 5 things, you guys, and I was like really like, right? And I kept drawing cards like playfulness, friendship, they kept being like, basically like chill out. There weren't action cards. Let me say, there was no action cards. They were like playfulness, relax, self-care. And Danny messages me, she goes, you're getting that playfulness card an awful lot. I'm like, I know, right? And like I'm heavy into work, and I was like, I don't want to play right now, right? And she's like, I know, but that is your sign. I'm like, I know. Okay, so let me just share with you guys where I get a lot of these card decks. Is one of my favorite websites is Hay House, okay, hayhouse.com, Louise Hay, hayhouse.com. So if you guys just want to go on there and I would say, I mentioned a few of them, and I'll show you guys a few others, but go on there and read them. Like on the back of them, you guys, it has a description, and you just go on and you read them, and it tells you you'll know, you'll be like, oh, that one doesn't sound great, I don't want that one, or oh, that one sounds kind of interesting, maybe I'll get that one. So this one, the Work Your Light cards, you guys, is this hilarious or what? Oh, can you guys see okay. The Work Your Light cards, this is what they say. Okay, confirmation cards give a quick hint of instant guidance, okay? Inquiry cards help you to tune into the whispers of your soul, right? Whispers of your soul is your intuition, you guys. Action cards guide you on what action to take. Activation cards invoke healing within you. And transmission cards connect you with your supportive energies. Love this card deck. Okay. Now, if you are feeling like you need some self-care, which I was for 5 months, that's when I was really into the Cheryl Richardson cards. And one of my energy coaches loves these cards. Okay, if you guys have ever read Wallace D. Wattles' The Science of Getting Rich, it's a really old book, Napoleon Hill era book. I know, Augie's making an appearance again. He goes, are you going to cut a video, Mom, in the yoga room or in your office? Can I sit on your lap? Huh. Mm-hmm. Yes. Do you want to lay? Would it feel more comfortable if you laid down? Here. Why don't you just lay? Okay. Okay, Wallace D. Wattles is a really old time, Napoleon Hill age book, you guys. Okay, so look he's got a card deck. Wallace Wisdom Art Cards. Okay, so there's this Wisdom cards. And then if you guys know Esther and Jerry Hicks, these are the Teachers of Abraham. If you guys know who Abraham is. Okay, my dog's definitely got her chompers all over this one. But the Teachers of Abraham well-being cards, Esther and Jerry Hicks. Okay, and then I have a few I do really love this one too. Archangel, you guys. Archangel Oracle cards. So these are, if you need some angel guidance. Okay, now one other thing. Oh, I'm on my phone, so I can't show you on my phone. But on my phone, let me also say this, you guys, you can get these on apps as well. So I do have like maybe 9 of them that are apps. So sometimes I'm like in bed at night, right? And I'm like, oh, I need an angel reading, or I need a guidance reading, or Dr. Wayne Dyer has like an intuition one where I'm like, okay, I just need a like quick little intuition reminder. And all it is from you guys is almost like sometimes when I can get hooked because of life and things that go on this earthly plane in life, sometimes a card, if you're needing some support on getting started and how to like maybe get connected to intuition, sometimes a card might help you guys, even if you have to carry it throughout the course of the day, or you have to take a picture with your iPhone, or you pick a card on an app, you guys, and that's just your reminder like throughout the course of the day. Like you could take these too, right? And you'd have to maybe take a picture of what Lemuria actually meant, but you could take a picture of these and have them on your phone, carry them throughout the course of the day, and it's just almost to like unhook you from anything in the earthly plane that you might need to be unhooked from, or a reminder that you really. I would say everybody always knows their answer. Quickly, let me tell you this story. I have a mentor session the other day. It was so funny. I get on, she tells me your situation. I go, okay, great. I've got one question for you. She goes, okay. I go, what do you want to do? She goes, I want to do this. I go, great, go do it. Call's over, 5 minutes. Awesome. There's your mentor session. She was like, really? I'm like, well, no, I'll keep talking to you, but I go, get it. You didn't need me on the phone to tell you that. You already knew. So I'm just saying, if you need a card and you need to carry a card around with you because it might help, carry a card around with you.